Celebration week here on the channel continues. We did Air Force yesterday or the day before. We did Rice a few days ago. We've been having some fun with College Football 26, and we've got two more service academies for us to get to. My personal favorite offenses to run. I don't think they're the best, but I do think they are a good time. I don't think that. I know the Flexbone offenses are a good time. So Army, what makes them different from Air Force, they are definitely more of a run-focused team with their pistol sets. Again, we'll just hop into practice mode really quick just to go over the differences in the playbooks, what we will be seeing here against Notre Dame. Sure, it'll give us a chance to kind of just show the differences, because during a game it's a lot harder to talk about. So first, the depth chart of the Black Knights. How are we setting this up? I do not like Army's depth chart at all. I actually think Air Force is a little bit better, especially when it comes to trying to run the ball. We just have no speed at the halfback position, and I do this at the beginning of the videos. These do not save when you go into a game. You do have to do them when you actually load into a game. For whatever reason, EA's just never had that set up. I just like to do it here in case the person unpauses and we're not trying to rush through everything. But yeah, just no speed at the halfback position. We'll put Tremba at 1 and Bartosh at 2. 88 and 87 speed is about the best. I mean, it is the best we can do with this Army team. At quarterback 2, Cale Helms, probably no. I think he's better than the Air Force quarterback, at least stats wise. Wait till you see how he does in the game, though. He might not be better than the Air Force quarterback at all, but he will be leading Army into battle today. At fullback, we have Rendina. You probably should put Dixon in just to get a little extra speed, but again, just a tough spot. Probably the worst fullback out of the 3 service academies, but they do have the best wide receivers, because you have 92 speed Noah Short with double dip. You have 91 speed Olaway. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it or not, but also a 91 speed. And then I like to put Howard here, 71 overall, 89 speed, because you do have a 90 speed, 6'3", but he's 57 overall, Drake Roberts. So we'll keep him on the bench, and we'll just run. It's mainly your top 2 receivers you play anyway, and that's gonna be Short and Toby here. Tight ends, we are gonna have Pulowski, 77 speed, only 68 overall. Again, this depth chart is not good. Army's depth chart is pretty brutal. Got a very solid left guard, though, with a platinum ground and pound and inside shield. A very good center with platinum workhorse, ground and pound, and inside shield. So really good left guard and center. But man, defense is also pretty rough. I do think Navy's might be the worst defense, but overall, I don't know what to do with this Army team. We are going to keep Jaden Mays at our corner 1. Ball hawk layout, house call, 5'10", so a little short, but 90 speed. And we have a 92 speed Hammond. No abilities, also 5'10", but pretty good for our outside corners. Free safety, we are going to keep 87 speed Madison up there. Strong safety, we are going to switch this out. Put Naduzi up at strong safety. Our 85 speed Casey Larkin with blow up is going to come down and be a sub linebacker for us. When it comes to specialists, we're not really changing anything. We don't really have anybody super worth putting in. You could put, let's see, we use one of these guys. Thomas, we use this sub linebacker. So you could put Fortner at like a rush edge if you really wanted to, but outside of that, you have a knockout with Brill. You have no pass rush abilities across the board. So we just kind of leave the rush specialist as is. Sub linebackers, we go Thomas here, and then that Larkin here. So 83 and 85 speed, a blow up, a workhorse, and a takedown. I guess it could be worse, but it certainly could be better. At slot corner, we will throw Weaver in there. So that's how we're going to set up Army. I do think there are a few things you could do differently if you really wanted to. Like, you could put Coleman in at quarterback to get that platinum workhorse and magician versus just the magician of Cale Helms. I mean, they're same speed. Let's look at their throwing stats. I do like that Helms is stronger. That is something that might come into play here a little bit. Both have really bad throw power. Short accuracy, disgusting. Mid accuracy, oh my good lord. So if you do want to pass the ball with Army, I guess you would keep Helms in there. If you really just want to run with your quarterback, you go with Coleman. But man, those are some nasty options. So anyway, what makes the Army playbook different from Air Force? A lot of it is going to come down to pistol, like I'm pretty sure we mentioned in that Air Force video. The Falcons have all that empty pistol, really interesting, more pass-focused pistol offense, though, versus Army that has pistol flexbone, pistol full house, train, strong, Flexbone slot, and bunch. So you do still have some passing options out here. Like in pistol bunch, we have Seattle. We don't have corner strike or the other one, flanker drive, flanker dig, something like that. But at least we have Seattle, which is a good kind of base, pretty stock pass play. Tight end angle is fine. Curl flats, pretty good too, and the runs out of here aren't too bad. The problem we come across, and I'll just mention now in the game that you're about to watch, is I couldn't find a tier 5 opponent, so I opened it up to any tier, and we went up against UCF and the Golden Knights, and that team is so much faster than we are, and our opponent was doing a lot of just big man blitzes, so we never really were able to get much of a run game going until later. We were trying some different things, and one of the things we did try was out of this pistol. And this pistol train, I think, has some very strong potential between pistol train and pistol strong if you're mainly focused on running the ball. That power option kind of to the weak side. Keep your eyes out for when we call that play. The power O, the power, motioning that fullback over to the right to give you a little bit better numbers on those runs. You got just a standard stretch, and then pass option wise, I mean, power O looks fine. Verticals, you'd have to hot route something on pretty much all of these, but there's some options to pass the ball out of here. Then you have pistol strong, which the only real difference here we will see. With pistol strong, you're going to have 2 wide receivers on the field versus train. You're only going to have the 1, and then an extra. Let's see, who is that? So we got our fullback there, and you do get your starting tight end instead of a wide receiver on train. Or you get 2 tight ends, actually, it looks like. Your tight end 1 kind of off the line here to the right, and then your starting tight end on the line. But because he's on the line and covered up by number 15, I believe that means he is an ineligible receiver, which I always hate passing out of formations that have an ineligible receiver. That's just somebody, obviously, if they're ineligible, we can't throw the ball to him. So we don't really pass out of here too much, but I do like the runs out of train. And out of strong, you have the stretch with your fullback kind of leading out to the right. You got some good triple options in here, play action flood. I love the off tackle out of pistol strong and pistol full house. Another power option, some triple options, some screen. So you have some pass options out of even the heavier pistol sets. And this is very similar to what Central Michigan has because they hired Army's offensive line coach. So their pistols are very, very similar. The only thing I really want to mention out of shotgun, I don't go to it a ton, but I do really like this empty academy formation. You have some good pass plays like X dig and smash that you don't really have to hot route anything on. And then a few QB runs you can sneak in here too with a QB zone, a QB draw, and this QB slot option. So this I actually don't call at all, and I'm gonna look at it right now. I don't remember if this is any good. Oh, the read keys are on the wrong side. Well, that's interesting right off the bat. But yeah, see, again, the speed of this team, especially against somebody like Notre Dame. But yeah, a read, pitch, everything is over on the right when it should be over on the left. Well, that's a fun fact we just found out there. Just pitch it over to Tremba. So maybe that actually makes it pretty good because the read keys are on the wrong side. You can kind of do whatever you want when it comes to the actual option. And you have a little bubble screen you can throw in here too. If you really want to, I mean, the trips offset isn't bad. I was just so focused on trying to run the ball. But if you do get into a situation where you need to pass, Army has some pretty decent options out of their playbook, like slot under, slot drive, an RPO you throw out of here out of trips, and spread offset, orbit middle divide, orbit triple option, orbit PA cross. Very fun 3-play combo. Like I said, we don't really go to any of the shotgun stuff outside of Empty Academy, but I kind of wish we did go to some of this spread offset because this looks pretty good. And I know this RPO read bubble play can be absolutely deadly. I just don't think our quarterback is quite fast enough to really take advantage of those kind of situations. So that is how we are setting up the Army depth chart. That's just a quick overview of what we're going to do. And of course in Flexbone, we're going to run a bunch of normal, do a little bit of close, some U off, some east. You know, we kind of bounce around a little bit when it comes to Flexbone. So that's how we are going to run the Black Knights. I don't think it's the best offense in the game, but for me at least, it is the most fun. Army, Flexbone, headed into the bounce house, headed down to UCF. Let's take it to the game. All right, a game was found for us with the Army Black Knights. We did have to search any tier, which is always, who knows where that is going to lead us. Okay, UCF, I think tier 3, I want to say. I'm not entirely sure on that. But I feel like that could have been much worse for us, all things considered. Army heading down to the bounce house in Orlando. These are the UCF default jerseys. Those are nice. I like those quite a bit. But all right, Army taking on the Black Knights. At least we're going to have fun. I'm not sure how well we're going to do, but we're going to have a good time. That much I can promise you. Yeah, the Army playbook I definitely think is better for running, especially their pistol stuff. They have a lot of strong pistol. They have some pistol bunch. They have some pretty good shotgun stuff with the wing. Let's come out in, I don't know. We'll come out in just a classical little rocket toss. Got to test the rocket toss defense first and foremost. See if we can't take this one out to the edge here with put Tremba into the backfield. So you can pop this one all the way to the outside. Cut it in. Okay, okay. Seemed like we could have gotten a little more than 2 there, but that's fine. A little big man blitz from our opponent there. We'll go to some Flexbone normal. See if that's what they want to stay in. I think we should get Bartosh on this drag. If it is a man blitz, it is indeed. We do have Bartosh. Just get it out there quickly. X-Dig is such a good play. It is so good. That drag just gets wide open so often, and we will go ahead and take that first down for the Army Black Knights at midfield. I was going to go with a run up the middle. I still might, just to test out, just to see how this goes for us. Meet him one-on-one, try to break a tackle. Okay, fight your way forward. Get 2 yards there, brother. We'll take that. Staying in that man coverage, I honestly kind of want to go... I kind of want to go back to a rocket toss and attack the outside. Maybe out of something like close. Get those guys in a little bit tighter. And then try to hit a rocket toss to the outside. That is going to be the plan here. Because we can see how the defense has to align against this formation. They all kind of stay inside. We just need somebody to block that guy. Oh, that is so close to working absolutely perfectly if we can just pick up a block there. I mean, we do have pistol bunch out of here too, which is always going to be a pretty solid formation. We'll go to that a little bit. Why not? Let's put RB can go on a drag. You go on... yeah, just something like that. See if he's going to stay in that man blitz. He is. Can we get that to A? Whoa. I don't know what happened to that ball, but it went flying somewhere. So we also have Empty Academy. Now this, I don't know if it's going to work against the big man blitz, but we will see. This actually might not even be a big man blitz. I might just keep this as is. See, maybe we can get out and run with our quarterback a little bit, take that stick route to Tremba, or B. Yeah, he's just dropping everybody back. We need somebody come back down. Why? Box him out, Bartosh. Box him out, Bartosh, and stay on your feet. And stay on your feet. Box him out, big man Bartosh. Helms goes deep downfield. Finds this guy for the Army touchdown. Okay, good. We'll take it. We'll take it. Touchdown for the Black Knights. I mean, really, I feel like we could just sit in Flexbone normal and just call, like... X-Dig over and over again, and I think we would do okay for the most part. We're gonna come out and just kind of a shade underneath cover 6 here. We gotta watch the middle. We gotta watch the middle. Right to Larkin. Right to Larkin. Larkin, get your way on in there. Get an early user pick too. First play of the game on defense. Army comes out swinging with the boys here. Now I do want to go to X-Dig. But I think I'm actually going to try a little motion fullback dive here out of normal. He's seen us use that rocket toss a few times with this motion, so we're going to hope this is actually going to kind of get him out of the way going outside. And then we kind of just bounced right into our own guy there. I mean, it did look like that was working okay. It was another big man blitz, so I mean, I'm going to go back to X-Dig. I think this should work pretty well if that's what he's going to be sitting in. We should have the drag to Tremba. Unless his user is going to follow it. She kind of was. Gosh, they're just so slow. That's really our main problem. They are just all so freaking slow. Do we have... we could try flood. I don't hate the flood idea. And just throw like try to throw an actual corner out over here on A. Which I'm actually not sure if we even... oh yeah, there we go. We have an actual corner out over there. And again, if it's man, that's kind of where we're going to have to look. Right over his head. That's there. That's there. That is there. I'm not taking... I'm blaming the quarterback for that one. But for our first touchdown, we kind of got a little lucky, so I guess I'm okay. I can live with that one. but that was there. That was there. Not hearing it. Not hearing it at all. Let's just go to like kind of a base Tampa 2. I'll get on our slot corner Weaver here. See what he's going to try to cook up. Whoops, didn't mean to switch over there, but he rolls out, so the pressure gets in anyway. Trying to find a quick drag underneath. Nothing doing. Trio 4 wide. And let's go back to a cover 6, something where we can have a hard flat over on the trip side to watch any RPO shenanigans he might be going to here. Trying to take off and run. Just the boys are so slow. Oh my gosh. His Army defense is so slow. I'm going to do something similar here. Contains. I'm going to put a QB spy on that linebacker here too. See if that's going to help us out at all. And come knock that out. Come knock that out. We can box out your guys. You can't box us out quite like that, buddy. 4th and 2. Army, what are we going to do here? Do here with the boys? I don't hate like an overload seam. Send a blitz, match and cover 3. And actually like keep match. I actually really don't hate this idea. I'm not entirely sure who my responsibility is here. I think it's me, the tight end. Oh no. Oh, I thought number 40 was actually sticking on that tight end. Looked like there was actually quite a bit getting open. That's kind of my problem with those. They really don't do well with underneath kind of coverages, so it is what it is. I think I'm just going to keep shitting underneath. I'm still going to be kind of... Oh, Larkin, get a big hit. Nope, bounces right off of him. I'm still worried about RPOs, but I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't be. Maybe I don't need to be. He's going to come out and spread. We'll just do kind of a default Tampa 2. Stay on our guy Larkin here. He's been doing well for us. Oh, pick it off. Pick it off right off your hands. 92. Almost another unbelievable play by the Army defense. But we take it to the end of the first. 7-0. Like how our defense is playing. Offense, we are struggling a little bit. It's just we just don't have that speed. Like even Air Force, I feel like, is a little bit faster than Army is. Because like those drags on X-Dig. We saw that second one. We had the one-on-one. We had space, but it just never quite worked out for us. Okay, empty tray flex. I actually kind of like match coverage against the empty type sets. But I'm going to get up here so that I'm not totally messing something up. Yeah, that's our problem with that match, though. I'll get a big hit. It really doesn't do well against drags and things like this person has been going to a ton, so... I do like it against empty, but I don't love it against that kind of empty. And he's going back to it. He's going to stay in cover 6. But shade down. Oh, I got lost in the sauce over there, but I was in no man's land. Let's go to a Tampa 2 here. Keep Larkin on that mid-read. Just because, I mean, there was a lot getting open. So... I just want to mix up our defense to make it look at least a little bit different. Right to him. Right to him. A good change up there. 3rd and 15 now. Why do we want to go to another blitz? Maybe like a Tampa 2. No, I don't like the Tampa 2 match against empty so much. Let's go to maybe just like a cover 4. Cover 3 cloud. Yeah, cover 3 cloud. We'll just keep this kind of stock. We're going to throw a stunt in here. I just wish it didn't get a hard flat over on that side. I feel like that is just so bad. I mean, speaking of bad, right at us. Right at our noggin. But a 4th and 15 for UCF. He seems like the type to go for it. I mean, we'll just have everybody play sticks. We're going to do the same play. Cover 3 cloud. Throw 2-man. Left arm 2-man. Guess pass. Everybody play the sticks. Throw some contains out there. And see what the boys can do here. I mean, so many people there. So many people there. Thank you, Maze. American Heroes. Number 7 versus number 7. Who's got more speed? UCF's number 7. Not a big surprise there. But the Army Black Knights defense gets another stop, gets another turnover. Do we want to go... I kind of do want to go to some of their pistol. Like strong, full house, those kind of things. And see if we can't make something shake here. I'm going to come out in strong and actually go with an off-tackle run. I was thinking off-tackle run, but against this look, I kind of actually like stretch. And see if we can't pop one outside over here. Find a little gap in there with number 16. It's just really hard for us to get a ton going because he is just going man blitz, man blitz, man blitz. And I really, really want to get the run game going, but it's just probably not going to work great against something like this. How about the pistol Flexbone? Do we have any decent pass options out of here? I mean, deep overs, maybe, and then throw like a drag on Y. This could be okay. And then hope X or Y or A maybe. Passing this down. Or drag just got totally boxed on that. I still don't hate that idea because it's making him kind of pick which side he has to go watch with the drag over there. So I like this this flood idea here too for similar reasons. But this might be drop zone because in these situations he has definitely been going more drop zone coverage like we're kind of seeing here. Again, just no speed on our tight end, but we can get big on him. These Army boys are going to fight. They can get wide open. Like, they can go make some things happen. And that's exactly what we're going to do. First down, Black Knights, again, just getting freaking big on them. Now, let's try this fullback run. I don't think we've given it to him once yet. And just nowhere to go, man. These big man blitzes are just absolutely killing us. It's been that same thing every single play. And I kind of want to try to get outside on it somehow. What's going to be the best way to do that? Because we can't really run a rocket toss out to the right. We could try a triple option. We'll try one out of Flexbone slot here. And see, we know it's a big man blitz. We got to keep it, and we got to pitch it, and then we got to get a little bit of speed 16. We're getting room. That's the most frustrating part, is we are actually getting room for these guys to get open and actually beat the coverage a little bit, but they're just so slow. They're just so slow. I honestly kind of do want to keep this as a run because I think he's gonna be dropping everybody back, and I think we're gonna have room to pop a little run in here with our guy. We're gonna have a little room. We saw last time we had a 3rd and long, he just dropped everybody back into coverage. I think we're gonna have room to run the ball a little bit, and that's exactly what we get. First down for Army. Gosh, I really want to. I'm going to keep running the ball. We have to keep running the ball. We know this is the big man blitz. We understand that. But I just don't know what else. I mean, deep overs I really feel like should work. But it's also like we're Army. I feel like we have to. Oh, gosh. Didn't mean to throw that. That was the wrong button. I told you we're not. I don't know how well we're going to do. We're going to make some mistakes. We're going to hit the wrong button sometimes. That was pretty bad. Did not mean to lob it up to him like that. Actually, it looked like it was working okay, too. Like, we potentially could have had that. I'm going to get right back to the middle with the Larkin. I'm just too slow. Just too slow. We know that's mesh spot. We know exactly what's coming. I just can't get back there with Larkin in time because the boys are so freaking slow on this team. All right, 85 speed Larkin. Let's go get him. Go watch the seams. Beautiful. Let that 2-man stunt get in there a little bit. We're going to do the same exact thing. Contains, shade underneath with our 10-yard flats, and take it from there. He would have the left seam if that's where he wants to look. That's not where he wants to look. Goes for the curl route, and the stem gets in there again. Army's defense, man. This is really who's been showing up for us much more than the offense, but either way, we'll take it. I mean, we still got 30 seconds and 3 timeouts and a little empty academy. I just want to make sure, yeah, we have the QB zone in here, X-dig, smash. The only thing I'm probably never going to call is that bubble screen, but is what it is. We'll just go with a little empty academy. This looks to be another big man blitz. Can our tight end actually win? Not really. Not really. Just nobody can get open on man coverage on this team. Just no, it can't be done. That's what we're really figuring out about Army. I want to throw a little zig over here on RB. Yeah, we just don't quite have the squad. Then we get open on a zig route. He just sails it over his head. Oh my goodness. Army, please. I'm begging you, boys. I'm absolutely begging you. I want to try a QB run here so badly. We don't have the numbers for it, but I would really, really like to try it. What we do have the numbers for is honestly the bubble screen, though. I think we're going to try this. He's only got 2 defenders over there. His user's over there. And again, just nobody going to get that safety. So 17, I mean, we're just having fun, right? Let's just go for it. Why the heck not? Who cares? Let's just go for it. If we end up giving up points, we end up giving up points. It's fine. I can live with that. I do want to put maybe Y just like on a streak. Of course, Stadium Pulse really messing with us here. Come back over here. And can we stem up this curl a little bit? No, it's fine. All right. Well, let's just let it rock. I mean, Y kind of beat him here. Be a decent ball. I actually, as long as we make a tackle at some point, this isn't the worst thing in the world for us. Okay, we made the tackle. Looked like we had a step. Again, just no speed on this Army team. None whatsoever. So we'll take it to half. We have the lead. We'll take that. I like what our defense is doing. It's just the man coverage. That's definitely a kryptonite to this Army team. We got to figure something out here. I'm just going to keep doing what we've been doing here. A little cover 3, shade underneath. Get on the side that has the weak spot in between the safeties. And then come down here for a big hit. Somebody? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The Army defense stepping up where the offense can't. Click on, get the big hits. It took a few tries, but eventually the hits come and Army forces the turnover. Let's just not do anything too stupid here. And at least try to make sure we get a 2-score lead for the most part. I'm going to go inside veer, but I'm just going to run this with Radina, I think. I'm not even really reading that to make a read. We're going to play this super safe right now. I think is the best action for us. I mean, I don't hate the idea of still trying a rocket toss. It's just that left slot corner. Oh, get all the way outside. Get all the way outside. Oh my. Oh, stay up. Stay up. Look at the fight. Look at the fight of this Army squad. Taking it down to the 2-yard line. Now do we just go like a pistol full house, like an off tackle type run? Try to get something. I don't hate the idea. Maybe a zone read. Because I think his edges have been biting down. Why is it? Okay. Have been biting down. We might be able to keep this with a quarterback. Yeah, they bite down. Hollums, cut it up. Fight your way in there. Fight your way in there. Army might not have speed. They might not have strength. Well, they do have strength, actually, because that is back-to-back plays where the boys just out-muscle the defense. We know that read key is biting down. So let's just keep it with the Hollums. Push it in for the Army touchdown. Take advantage of the turnover. Well, I don't know what his defensive line just did on that extra point. But it doesn't matter. Army now up by 2 scores. Let's go, Black Knights. And let's just do the same thing. Left arm 2-man. Have the 10-yard flat on that side. He's going to take right underneath. Let's just go try to hit stick him again. I'm okay with that. I mean, we could even man that up if we really wanted to. We can try it. See how it goes. I mean, it's a shake route, so I don't think it's going to do great. That third almost got there for that. He's really trying to just bomb this cover 3 at this point. But I don't hate the idea of actually... Okay, well, now he's coming out in tight open. It still might be a cover 3 bomb. Wouldn't surprise me at all. We will see. Shade down, stay on Larkin. Just watching any seams up here. We're going to stay right on this. Oh, goes just over the top. Just over the top to that deep dig. Nice play there. I'm going to go to a cover 4 drop here. There's a little different look, right? Just for that. Just for that, because we know he's going to try to go for the seams again. So let's put in a cover 4, and it's right off our hands. It's absolutely devastating stuff. Right off our hands like that. Now we're going back to the trio. Actually, I'm going to try just not shading any sort of way. I could throw a spy on Thomas here, maybe, if we think one is necessary. Ball! Ball! Get the sack. Get the fumble. But he gets the gosh dang ball. Oh, so we're going to have a 10-yard flat over there. We'll have a curl flat over there. That's okay. We'll just keep... Can we get there? Oh, he almost got there with Narduzzi. Almost got there. He goes for just the deep, deep shot. Let's go to cover 4 drop now. Contain, shade up, play sticks, guess pass. all that good stuff. You can take that shake route underneath if you would like. We're going to stay right on here and just go swat it with Thomas. Just go swat it with Thomas. The Army defense has been standing absolutely tall for us. Should we try some of this gun heavy? This is something we haven't really done at all yet. I kind of love the idea of it. I like the look of the mesh. I don't hate the idea of just a little QB run right up the gut here, as much as I feel like this might get absolutely blown up. And it kind of did. We have not been able to get a run game going whatsoever. But maybe... See, so who's going to be manned up on the halfback here? Oh, that guy. It's just right over his head again. It doesn't even matter. It just doesn't even matter. Holmes, brother, we gotta work on some things. We really gotta work on some things. So we're just gonna keep the same thing. He is dropping everybody back. Please. Oh my goodness. Well, we had one go off our hands, so I'm okay with that. The tight ends cannot win on... Nobody can win on man coverage on this team. Just absolutely nobody. But let's see if we can get this field goal and get a 3-score lead here still. Kicks up, kicks good. We will take our 3-score lead. At least the Army defense is showing up to play. Because when this offense has been struggling. Now he's going to some tackle over trips. Okay. Not sure what to expect here. Not even sure what stunt I ended up doing. I might have selected one by accident. Good. Break his back. Break his back. Force another incompletion. I mean, this has been one of the ugliest games I think we have seen. In terms of offense, it has been pretty bad. But we're here. We're battling. We're doing what we can. We can go with the run. Can we blow it up? Nope. Just going to run right on by us. Just going to run right on by us. Like, it's not even a problem. Oh, I would kill for some blocking like that. That would be incredible. Let's see if he's just going to go to more runs or RPOs or something like that here. He's going to try to run with his quarterback. 40 and 92 kind of combined to bring him down there. We are going with stunts. I mean, we are going with, like, contains. Oh, we have to flip. Oh, my gosh. We are in shambles here. In absolute shambles here. Yeah, we were just... Okay. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. Army. Your defense has been playing so well throughout this entire game. What the heck happened there, boys? I mean, we just didn't flip for whatever reason. It's not like we have this turned off or anything. They just decided not to flip. I don't know. And then they just did not react. And then we try to hit stick them, gets absolutely pummeled. Then we try... Hold on, let's try to get a stop here quick. He might just take off and run with his quarterback. Yeah, that's right to Thomas. Go ahead and take it for 2 here, Thomas. I would love to be able to pitch this, but I just don't think we're going to be able to. Can we get a block on him? Somebody? Anybody? Pitch it. Okay. It was worth a shot. It was worth a shot. So Army keeps an 11-point lead. It's going to be our ball. Oh, I thought for sure they'd onside kick. I mean, with how bad our offense has been, I can't say I blame them. Blame them too bad for just kicking it deep. We know it's just going to be big man blitz, so we're hoping Y can win on this. If not, just hit the little comeback. Oh, how many passes has this quarterback just fully airmailed? I feel like it's a whole heck of a lot, and he is just totally let go. Like, I feel like it's pretty bad at this point. Let's try an actual, like... fake, like a play action, and see if we can get any time to do anything here. We're just gonna have to take off with the quarterback. Hope he holds on to it. Because his user coverage, he kind of like knows where the weak spots are gonna be. So he gets out there and actually is doing a really good job taking that away from us. Now we got a 3rd and 4. Oh, do I just go? I kind of want to actually run this. Love to put A on a drag. And we can just block you. He's cheating on the outside over there. He's usering on the outside over there. Oh, wrong button again. I wanted the flat. The flat was wide open. The flat was just absolutely wide open. And that's what we do. Okay. Well, I mean, let's go for it. Why not? Why the heck not? Let's just go for it. I kind of want to do a counter run, motion fullback dive. I'm going to come out in X dig. I don't hate the idea of just trying to run Again, he's got just nobody over there, though. X, please, quarterback. Please, quarterback. Thank you, quarterback. That's not my name, quarterback. Who remembers that trend? I don't even remember where I think that was a TikTok thing. Finally, Helms hits a good throw. We buy time in the pocket. Let the dig route get open. Find a good chunk of change. There's a little bit of life from the Army offense. Not a ton, but we will honestly just kind of take what we can get at this point. Let's try this fullback dive again with that rocket toss motion going out to the right. See if we can pop any sort of run here. And he's just not getting down there. Honestly, though, I'm not too mad about taking 3 yards. I ain't too mad about that. I really don't like the fullback toss. I'm going to try the rocket toss again. I am going to try this rocket toss again. He's had good user defense for it. I'm going to throw some fake hot routes in here, too. He's had good user defense on the rocket toss, but hopefully we can just kind of catch him a little off guard here. Oh, yeah, baby. There it is. There's the rocket toss, and Tremba barely outruns number 2, but there is the rocket toss, taking that one in for the Army touchdown. We caught his user over on the right. The blocking sets up beautifully for Army. Let's just go ahead and take our 1, get on the board with the rocket toss. There's that. Best offensive drive yet. It was really only 2 plays, but it was definitely our best offensive drive yet. 24-6, the Black Knights lead. He's staying in empty. We're going to go just kind of a base cover 4. Just kind of nice base cover 4 quarters. Keep it easy. Put a QB spy out there. I do think we want to do 10-yard flats when we do this, though. But other than that, I liked the looks of that quite a bit. And this D-tackle spy is just kind of hoping he's going to... I was hitting Y, I was not hitting X. The spy's out there less for him to actually make a play, as much as it is just kind of hopefully a mental deterrent of some kind to get him to not do anything. We're gonna keep following this. I think we actually helped knock that out, so we'll take that. 7 deflections, 3 sacks, 3 takeaways. This defense absolutely showing out. I don't hate a Tampa 2 here, honestly. I don't hate it. We're going to throw contains. We're going to guess pass. See if that pass rush is going to get in there a little bit better. And we are right there for it. Knock it out again. Army's defense has been unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. But what the heck do we want? I mean, we could do some pistol train. I don't think we've done that much yet. And try like the power O run. Left guard's going to pull. He's going to come in motion over here. Try to set up a little extra blocking. Just immediately. Just immediately. These are... Oh, how about, though, a power option going out to the left here. This I kind of like the looks of. Nobody's blocking that edge. So if he bites down... Oh, this I love the looks of. This I love the looks of. Keep it yourself, Helms. Take it right around that left corner. I love the looks of it. Army, just like that now. Maybe we found a little something here. See action get out of here. Let's see if I can see our stats really quick. Ended 222 yards, 17 rushes for 17 attempts for 90 yards and 3 touchdowns. Your peer has conceded the game. That Army, that's why searching by tiers is important. I did try to find a tier 5 matchup. Couldn't. 5 minutes went by, the thing popped up. I was like, screw it. The winning is second to just having a good time with these teams, so we'll just go any tier. Matchup against UCF, nobody gets open against that man coverage of UCF. That we found out. But we also found out the Black Knights are superior. I think they're just the Knights now. I think they used to be the Golden Knights. It's kind of like House of the Dragon, right? You had the team black versus the team green. This was kind of team black versus team gold. And in this case, the Black Knights come out on top. I loved what we saw at a pistol train there. I wish we stumbled across that a little bit earlier, but that worked to perfection. We had a nice rocket toss in there. We got some good plays out of X dig. We've got a couple Hail Marys in there, but the Army defense absolutely shuts down UCF and gets the win for the Black Knights. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. We've got one more Service Academy to go coming up. I don't know, tomorrow or the next day. I don't remember when all these are coming out, but coming up soon, we will have a game with Navy as well. Also a tier 5 team. So I will see you guys then. Until then, take it easy.